everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Chelsea's Tarot Readings. For those of you who are new, I do tarot reading videos daily on my channel, so if you guys like these kind of videos, definitely subscribe. And for my same subscribers, hello guys, I hope that you're doing well and I love you. So for today's reading, it's going to be discovering your passion. So those of you who might be confused or unsure what they might be passionate about and want to see what direction to go in, this video is for you. I did 4 different piles, and the crystal mandala card that you are drawn to, so the crystal card that you're drawn to, has a lot to do with your passion. So obviously choose the one that you're most drawn to. So for this reading, I did do 4 different piles, starting from the far left. This is pile 1, Divine Alchemy. Pile 2, Original Self. Pile 3, Goodwill. And pile 4, Meaningful Sacrifice. So again, choose the one that you're drawn to. If you enjoy this video and you would like to book a more personal reading, go to the link on your screen now. It's easy and it's a video just like this one, answering whatever questions you have, and it's easy to book. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this video, definitely give a like, subscribe, and let's get into it. Hi, pile 1, or those of you who chose Divine Alchemy. This card, guys, I gotta say, very beautiful. As you can see, it's very blue, vibrant, and this has a lot to do with you guys are going through a transformation, but you're going to be going through this deep healing transformation, and with it is going to bring you lots excuse me, lots of good luck and fortune because of you. Those of you who chose this pile, you know that there's not only a physical world, you know that there's energy, and I feel you guys very much believe in a spiritual world. I mean, obviously, those of you who watch tarot probably are, or skeptics. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter, but I feel, let's see what else we can get from this crystal. I'll we bring you the blessing of Divine Alchemy. Divine Alchemy is the art of transmutation, the application of spiritual consciousness to physical form, so profound that an entirely new form evolves. It is irreversible change. It is the coal transformed into the diamond, the lead of sleeping matter awakened into the radiant gold of consciousness. Successful alchemical transformation requires patience, courage, and a belief in the power of spirit above all else. The radical and permanent transformation effected by divine alchemy may seem miraculous to the outsider viewing that the changed form. Yet the alchemist knows that when spiritual consciousness meets physical matter, the world will never be the same again. So again, very deep, and I feel this card alone has a lot to do with your passion itself. It is strange too, and I don't think it's coincidental at all that we have faith. Do not lose faith. The storm clouds will soon clear and the sun will shine once more. You guys are obviously being guided to keep the faith, because again, like, what you're doing is basically magical, and it's important to remember that you are changing your own reality. So keep that in mind, because it's very important, and I feel you guys are going to keep it in mind because you're going to be successful with, I feel, in your endeavor. So for our ancestor guidance regarding your passion, we have Lady. I really love this card. It's also similar to the Empress. So again, you know how we talked about how your guys' perception and how you do things and your energy, what you bring to the physical world and connect it with the spiritual. Again, you're going to enjoy growth and reap rewards. There's going to be successful business deals regarding your passion. If you're expecting any material wealth regarding your passion, it's going to come to you. It's all up to you to kind of just really harness this beautiful energy that you have. And once you attract this abundance, you know, don't think of it as a coincidence. Think of it as a blessing and enjoy it. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, essentially. So now we will get into discovering your passion. So let's discover like what we have. First card is going to be, it's going to represent your passion. So let's see. 8 of Pentacles. Well, first of all, one of your passions is just making money in general, and you guys are very like hardworking as well, and you're dedicated to yeah, you guys have some luck. Your passion has a lot to do with, again, connecting the physical and spiritual. And with this comes good fortune, because again, it's kind of like you're using it to your advantage, but you're also like being the best person that you can possibly be. And obviously, again, good things will come to you. So that's a nice combination of cards. What is holding me back from uncovering my passion or excelling in your passion? Ooh, okay. Maybe you guys are afraid to move forward. You're hesitant which way to go, because if you can see in this deck, the illustration, she's kind of debating, like, should I go that way, this way, should I go that way? You guys might be confused what you do next. Maybe that's the whole thing right now. So the next card is going to be where I should be looking to find my passion. Wow, dude, that's deep. So the Magician is a major arcana. So basically, you should be looking inside of yourself, because again, you guys are essentially magicians. You're very powerful, and again, you bring the physical and the spiritual. You're able to manifest your dreams and your desires. Again, this pile in particular is very powerful in that sense. Well, in every sense, essentially, basically. Again, I feel you guys are very devoted and hardworking, whether, you know, it's just like, it's hard for you to discover, you know, which way to go. Okay, so what you need to embrace to try something new. What you need to embrace is that the passion that you have with, again, like the creativity that you have. You might be good at writing, painting, and you need to embrace that. Again, you can manifest whatever it is you want, and it's just up for you to kind of lead yourself on to push yourself to take the first step. So let's see what else we can get. So what I need to embrace to try something new. Also, embrace transformation. Embrace that when one door closes, another one opens, and a lot of the time, not a lot of the time, but basically, again, you guys got lucky. This transformation has helped you tremendously. The transformation that you've undergone recently. You need to embrace your transformation and embrace endings in a way. How I can better trust that the universe is helping me. 2 of Wands. Interesting, because as you can see, this person's holding a globe and the cat's fixated, and you know, there's stars in the sky with this Two of Wands. How you can trust that the universe is helping you. Again, I feel this is symbolic of saying the universe is in your hands. So funny. Oh my gosh, it's like crazy. The universe is in your hands and you have a vision, but it's time for you to go with it. It's time for you to kind of take that step again with the Ace of Wands, to kind of just go with it, you know, even if you're unsure, just to kind of go with where your intuition is leading you. And how you can trust the universe is to realize that the universe is giving you what you want and giving you exactly what you're trying to manifest and focusing on. So yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this reading and it helped you. If you enjoyed this reading, please give a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hello, pile 2. Those of you drawn to original self. I gotta say, I really love this card because this shows me that more than anything, your passion emanates from, well, comes from your original self, but I meant like it emanates. It's very apparent because you guys are true to yourself. I feel you aren't afraid to be who you are, which again, a lot of people try to fit in. You guys are more of like, you don't care for the opinion of others regarding who you really are, because you know who that person is someone who is true to themselves, true to others, and original. Someone who goes their own path, does their own thing. And obviously this is very lovely energy, so even regarding those who don't get it or do get it, either way, you know, you're right and you're on your way. So I also love this card. This is another one of my favorite cards in the angel card deck. It's called Trust. All will work out well. We, your angels, are here to nurture, protect, and heal you. Trust in the healing power of our love. We love you more than you'll ever know. Oh, that's actually really beautiful. Okay, so let's see the Ancestors card. Be brave and honest. Wow, I love that. Knight, be brave and honest. Okay, so obviously with the Knight, this is saying, you know, you guys need to really harness this energy that is within the Knight, because you guys are already really honest as it is, but it's also important to be brave and to trust that what you're working on and where you want to go is the right way. It's just about being brave enough to stay honest with yourself and others. I'll see what else we can get. Okay. Do the right thing, even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand for what you know to be right and true. He represents the warrior in you, whether you are male or female. The energy is within you. His sword and armor show he is courageous and strong. But if you look closely, you will see he has a tear running down his face, showing his willingness to be vulnerable and his love for what he protects. Wow, that's so beautiful. Wow, that's lovely. Okay, so let's get to the actual spread. This first card is going to represent your passion. Oh, I love this. Again, you guys are very vulnerable. I love it. It's like you guys are like, it's like you don't let people walk over you, but you're very, very vulnerable and honest. Again, so we have the Queen of Cups, so you could also be a female, water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Your passion has a lot to do with being your true self and um, doing something to help others, whatever that may be, but it has a lot to do with caring for others, and um, maybe it involves emotion, so it could have a lot to do with a passion that helps others and heals others. You could be healers for a lot of you, because again, this is a spiritual channel, it's a tarot channel, very spiritual, so yeah. What is hiding me back from uncovering my passion? Oh, Four of Pentacles. Maybe you guys are just very scared. You're very much in your physical reality a lot. Like, I feel like you keep yourself in check, and I feel what's holding you back is the fear of not being financially stable or financially secure in whatever it is that you're passionate about. Which obviously, that's why we have that card Knight, to be brave, because it's important to venture out sometimes, especially if the passion you have will bring you fortune. And again, maybe you're just very much worried about, in the physical, but it's also important to remember the powers that you have and how you can use those, and how important it is that you follow your passions and manifest them. So where I should be looking to find my passion. Ace of Cups. Where I should be looking to find my passion. Look to how you, oh my gosh, so okay, so for a lot of you, how I said healers, look to how you heal others, essentially, how you give others a beautiful new beginning, or a new outlook on emotions, a new outlook on love, because, again, Ace of Cups, that's what I kind of go with healing, because it's about like a new start and about emotions and, that kind of thing. Also, just look within what it is you really love to do as well with the Ace of Cups. So, as an individual, what is it that, your heart is telling you, essentially? And what I need to embrace to try something new. Oh, interesting. You need to embrace endings, because again, it's funny, this so reminds me of pile one with this card, because theirs was death. So you guys need to embrace, so for a lot of you, maybe you picked 1 and 2. You need to embrace that with endings, and even if it's bad endings, like, it opens doors to beautiful beginnings, new beginnings, especially if you're a really good person, and again, you're really being brave and honest, and you're giving so much of yourself and being vulnerable and helping others or healing others. So it's important to remember, what goes around comes around, and painful endings lead to beautiful new beginnings. So that's important to keep in mind. How I can better trust that the universe is helping me. 8 of Swords, open your eyes, look around, look for the signs. Don't trap yourself in this negative state of thinking with the 8 of Swords. Like, don't resist. Again, be brave and honest. Maybe a lot of you, it's hard for you to look because, again, you're very fearful, and that's why we have be brave. You guys are already honest. I feel you have the honest and vulnerable parts. I just feel you could be lacking the bravery, which again, that's something obviously you guys are going to be working on, and I commend you for it. So yeah, guys, that was pile 2. I hope it resonated. If it did, please give a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Goodwill. I really love this crystal card. So what you guys give out, obviously, is what you receive from the universe, and those of you who chose this pile, you guys, I feel, have a way of like uplifting others and doing a lot of good deeds in your community. You have that actual good quality to you, and this is also stating that, again, you guys will be very successful because goodwill takes you a long way as well, because again, with goodwill comes a lot of good karma, because what you're putting out, you're also going to be getting back, which is obviously great. And we also have protection. You are safe. So yeah, again, also this makes sense because with goodwill, there's it's said actually that it has a lot to do, a great aspect to it is that you guys are protected. So that's funny. So protection, you are safe, do not fear. We are with you. We are with you always and surround you always with our invisible wings of light. And this is an angel card. That's amazing. I really like that. So let's see more about your passions and ancestral advice. Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. That's a nice card. Again, goodwill, and this has a lot to do with it in a way, and I'll explain why in a second. So with Mirror Guardian, as you can see, she's looking into this mirror, and it's essentially a reflection of her hard work and how far she's come. It says take time to reflect because, again, it's about you guys have done a lot of good, and it's kind of time to take a step back and come into the realization that, you know, what you all that you're giving to others with your goodwill is very uplifting, and it's very important because you make a serious impact on the world as a whole. So it's very important to reflect on that because, you know, you guys are important, and you guys, again, are very good people. So it's time to like take a second and reflect on that, really. So the first card is going to represent your passion. Page of Pentacles. You guys, okay, with Page of Pentacles, maybe you guys are very, very adventurous. I have a young young earth sign, doesn't have to be, but you guys are very adventurous. You guys take chances. Your passion also, for some of you, could have to do with traveling, or again, I get the feeling of taking chances because this guy is flipping a coin about which way to go. He has a map, and again, there's two different ways. So it's about taking a chance on the direction in which you're guided to go. Your passion has a lot to do with being stable and being able to deliver that to yourself, again, regarding the risks you take. So let's see what else we can get. So what is holding me back from uncovering my passion? Maybe the fear that whatever path you take, or if you're traveling too much, that type of thing, if you want to do something where it involves traveling, maybe your fear is the fear of leaving your family, or the fear of not being able to have a stable family life, taking a chance and not having that, again, that happy family life in the end, and be emotionally fulfilled. You're kind of like, that could be potentially what's holding you back. It could be the fear of that. So not being stable enough to experience this. where I should be looking to find my passion. Look, the devil. Look to the negative. No, look to what excites you again, because you guys, it's important to look at the risks you guys take. Look again, it has a lot to do with some risks, and this, you know, you're just being very passionate about taking those risks, and where you should look to find your passion is I want to kind of look at the art for a second. Yeah, okay, but yeah, I just feel strongly with the devil. It's just about looking really at what excites you the most, and that's where you should be looking. What I need to embrace to try something new. So maybe also embrace your feelings as well. So maybe if you guys are too focused on your material gain, or, you know, all of the physical reality, it's also important to acknowledge your emotions and make sure that you are emotionally taking care of yourself and paying attention to that. You need to embrace that, you know, you guys also could be very mature within your emotions, and it's important to embrace that, because when taking risks, it's always important to be it's always important to be touched with your head and your heart, you know? There has to be that equality. How I can better trust that the universe is helping me. How you can better trust. So we have the Eight of Wands. Let me get a clarifier. In the Seven of Wands, how you can trust. So how you can trust is I feel there's this fear of not being able to persevere and get there fast enough. Again, I feel the universe is definitely helping you regarding any fears that you might have. So maybe if you feel like you are being looked after, know that it is divine intervention. So it is actually the divine coming in and helping you not be afraid to back down, because again, you guys can take risks, and it's because your guides or angels essentially stepped in and are helping you. Kind of also with this Eight of Wands illustration, it also represents not like, how do I say, not getting too caught up and not making a fool of yourself. And I just feel you're gonna see, especially within time as well, that the universe especially obviously does have your back, because you're going to be protected and have that strength instilled within you. And again, it is divine intervention. So yeah, guys, that was pile 3. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please give a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Or those of you who chose meaningful sacrifice. So right away, I'm getting from pile 4 this vibe of not feeling, so maybe the passion that you guys have, maybe you feel you won't be successful. Maybe you were recently denied a great opportunity, and you feel as though I feel as though it kind of made you guys feel disempowered. But with this card, it's here to tell you that that's not the case, because with meaningful sacrifice comes even greater things in the future. So whatever you're going through now, it could be painful, but it's important to remember that in the future there will be a more generous offer for you, and there will be greater positive manifestation due to the sacrifices that you guys have been making. It could be for your passion, which is obviously, that's great. So we have Archangel Metatron. I am your link between heaven and earth, between your humanity and your divinity. I am here to help you heal the conflict that exists between your heart and mind. Feel me in your heart and thoughts. Through oneness, there is love. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to get into the ancestor advice as well as the actual reading. Ooh, White Witch, be the light. Pentacle and an owl. So obviously, I get right away, it has a lot to do with wisdom. So I'm trying to find, okay, here we go. So let's read a little bit more about the White Witch. 6. Take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences. Yep. The White Witch card represents the maiden aspect of the triple goddess of paganism and modern Wicca. The maiden is a gentle, innocent, and pure aspect of the goddess, a loving soul who wants nothing but the best for the whole earth. Here she is joined by a horned owl, showing that she is willing to respect those with more wisdom and experience than she has, but she is also willing to trust what she feels to be right within. With this card, you are being reminded of the goddess within, or the god. Beautiful. So that right there is your ancestor advice regarding your passions. So obviously this is saying protrude more positivity into your passions, because again, greater things are coming. And that's what that crystal card had a lot to do with, or has a lot to do with. And again, we have a crystal, we have a pentacle in the background, so this has a lot to do with passions and career as well. So interesting. So now we'll get into the spread. The first card is going to represent your passion. Oh my god, how come whenever I see a card, it always comes out in the reading? So like whenever I take out my deck and I like happen to see a card, I'm like, huh, watch, I'm gonna pull that card. Now it wasn't a card. Like, what the heck? So anyways, Ace of Swords. Your passion has to do with, I feel, your voice. I feel maybe it has a lot to do with your voice. Some of you, it could be like actual like singing. For some of you, it could just be something where you use your intelligence, because again, it has a lot to do with, even though you guys are very wise and you have a lot of intelligence, it's important to remember that there are others that you can still learn from and still take pointers from, because I feel it could help you tremendously as well on your way to this passionate like new beginning, and kind of using it and using your intelligence to your advantage. What is holding me back from uncovering my passion? What is holding you back? I feel, oh, the goddess within. What did we just talk about? Maybe what is holding you back is, again, maybe your confidence level, because with the Empress, she has a lot of confidence and a lot of surety within herself. She knows that she will, all of her goals will come to fruition. Very, I just, again, obviously, like, you guys know with the Empress, so this could a lot, for a lot of you, just be holding you back, because your confidence could be demented in some way or another. But again, it could also be due to the experience you had. So, where I should be looking to find my passion. Again, it's so funny. It's you, where you should be looking again is learning from others. I guess with the Hanged Man, it's essentially saying to change or shift your perception and try to see others' points of views, or try to, again, take notes from others, and um, see different things and see different ways of how others essentially do your passion. Like, you know what I'm saying? What I need to embrace to try something new. You need to embrace, so obviously, again, we talked about what had recently happened with your emotions, and I guess there's definitely a need to embrace that. Again, with a loss, there's always something there that will bring you positivity. And with that light, or the cups behind you, essentially, once you notice these cups, once you notice that there is still that little bit of hope, you can move on from the sadness and feeling rejected or feeling denied of something that has to do with your passions. And how I can better trust that the universe is helping me. The Lovers. Aww. Again, believe in yourself, guys. Have that confidence. Love yourself. Trust that the universe loves you as well. That's what the Lovers is representing. And that, again, that the light will guide you. And I feel, again, it's the universe, like, so your angels, your guides, just saying that they love you, and to trust that you are being guided, and that, again, true self-love and the boost of this confidence, and looking at a more, I guess you could say, more brighter side of things, again, especially when it comes to your passions, it's going to help you immensely. I kid you guys not. So that was pile 4. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please give a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.